So, this is the new version of this. Yeah, it's a vent. It's a vent. Yeah, I'm venting. So, this franchise is now story time. It's short stories. It's vent stories. Yeah, yeah. So, this other day, I was chilling. Nah, I was chilling, and then open the doors because like it was very cold. It was cold. It's cold, and like today it's today. Yeah, it's today. See the paradox. It's unending. Is it today or is it that day? Gang 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 gang. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, yes, yes. Anyway, so I've hit it. I'm chilling. Open the doors because it's cold. So the cold wind in the house and on my skin, it feels pretty good. Even my fingers are cold, so I love that feeling where I can like put my fingers to my neck and my face because it's the only place that's hot on my body. Yeah, I'm not gonna no, I'm not gonna subject you to that thought because it's gonna be weird to some extent that I actually do that. Well, so it's my neck and my face. That's it makes sense. Cool. Uh, I'm chilling. I'm in my thoughts, and then I hear somebody knocking, you know. But then I told you, Uguti, I live in a complex, so you can't now be going knock knock in a complex. It's closed off. Your voice is obviously gonna echo all over the place. So who's gonna know where you are knocking? You know, unless you call by my unit number, then that makes sense. You know, but then now you're like knock knock, knock knocking. Well, it's getting louder now. How I'm like, okay, now I start looking around because clearly this knock knock is very determined. I look around, I see nobody because my room is on the other side of the house. So if there's a knock knock, that means it's on the other side of the house. I have to relocate my being to the other side of the house in this cold ass weather to actually see what is actually going on the other side of the house. You know, I feel I now it's not a knock knock anymore. It's a hello house Koko. Abo. How so much determination. It's clouding everything else. Now I'm not in my thoughts. I'm here now because knock knock, knock knock, knock knock, knock knock, knock, knock knock, knock knock, knock. Hey Batum. Hi Batum. What makes you think that there's somebody in this house at this moment? Like, what makes you think that happy you like you're so determined to actually meet this person? You know what I mean? Like, you are convinced that this person is here, and this person doesn't know how because on the other side is very warm. So getting out from the warm part to the cold part is Joe. I feel it's annoying now. It's too much. It's too much because the conviction they're carrying it through. It's all languages now. Everybody's just hoeing in like, say, you know, okay, I relocate myself to find out because wow. And I even gang people on the door like, Hey, pardon, guys. What made you think that I'm in the house at this moment? Because I closed the doors. I don't want to see nobody today. Now there's gang people here. Like, what is this? Is this a riot? Kwenzakalani la? There's too many faces for me to look at this early in the morning. How? I stand by the window. I'm like, yeah, skipper. Like, oh, I sicela ukuthi usivulele igate. Ngijoin Skipper's John, the gatekeeper. I'm not even supposed to. You're not even supposed to be having this interaction with me. No, for you to be in such large numbers. For that, what the hell? What's going on? I'm like, oh, okay. I'm trying to assess the situation now. It's detective mode. How? What? How? Come down the stairs with my binoculars and no, I'm like, if I'm an investigator, I look like those ones. But adventure with the binoculars and shorts and Tomb Raider nyana, but it's a mix. It's a blend. I have an Indiana Jones hat, probably, and Whoopi Goldberg glasses. You know, it's a whole. It's mayhem. It's yeah. And I look serious at the same time, like that lady. That uh, that angry French lady who's just like, like. How I come down the stairs, well, I look around, I detective the situation, taking fingerprints and shit. Only to realize, Uguti, the door is open on the other side. Fuck. That's why. Because nobody is gonna be leaving their door this open because it was open. And at first, when I saw it, I was like, okay, I left the door open. Why did I leave the door open? And the second time, I was like, but then why did I leave it this open? Because I opened the door, yes, but Joe, that was too much. That was open. I mean, King, batla ne kids, di batla. I said batla one, di two, three, yeah, di three. The battle indicates is just the door was open, so that you can see inside the house. What the fuck? I never do that. What the hell? What happened? But I'd fine, it's whatever. I close the door. I take whatever it is that I take. I come upstairs again to my location of the house, my room, where it's very warm at the moment. It's just the tip of my fingers is cold because yes, it's still cold. But the sun is out and there's clouds. It's just a beautiful ass weather. Anyway, so I'm thinking how I'm going to pay the food that I have with me right now because I knew I got a Coke. So to replace the Coke that I'm supposed to be having in the room, it's water, it's peanut brittle, it's a banana, it's yogurt, it's sugar. Nah, that is what is gonna balance out the Coke that I was supposed to have in my room. Oh, because I couldn't pour Coke. I didn't. Yeah. Hey. Wait. Sentence construction in progress. I couldn't pour Coke when I was downstairs closing the door and making sure that nobody thinks that there's anybody in the house. You know what I mean? At that moment, I couldn't pour it because I left the cup that I'm drinking Coke with in my room. I wasn't intending on going downstairs with my Indiana Jones ass holding a cup. I didn't plan that far. So I'm not gonna come back upstairs for the cup to go back downstairs and pour the Coke and come back upstairs. Admin for who? No man. No, 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 no. So instead of doing all of that process, I took the ingredients that I told you to replace the Coke. Whereas Vele, there is no Coke if you leave. So I'm contemplating what I'm gonna do with these things. And I hear a Koko. Hey Koko, where? For who? No, no, no. I made sure this time that nobody is in the house. You can't now look at the door closed, the blinds closed, the garage door open, no cars in the yard, the back door closed, locked even. You can't now think that there could be somebody in the house. Come on, man. There's no conviction this time. So why are you doing this to yourself? Abo. So I feel it. It happens for a while. I'm chilling in my room. I'm not going downstairs. Hell no. I later in the day I go out. And then apparently the person who owned the Koko earlier on was around to see Uguti. Vele I was in the house. How a person feels so much conviction. Again, like, hey man, word of the day, conviction. I gotta be funny procrastination. And then a person ufika lagi and tells me, bruh, I knocked for a long time earlier. Didn't you hear me? Hey, what is that supposed to mean? Why is that a good question to ask? Did you assess that question before you asked me that question? Didn't I hear you? What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say to that? Do you want me to say yes? I didn't hear you? Oh no, I did hear you and chose to ignore the fuck out of you. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Clearly, you see me walking out the house and you believe what you believe, and then now you want to ask me this question. Hi, Lina. Hi. Could you question is it? Hi, hi, hi. Why are we living in the past? Why are we living in the past? Hi, Lina. Hi. And then now you look at me funny because I didn't open the door for you earlier. Nigga, we're not that close for me to be. Awa, 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 awa. Sorry. For me, for being subjected to such things. Not to you. No. Sorry for what? Ayona. What makes you think that I should allocate so much time to you? I don't know you. Man, get the fuck out of here. It's like, bye.